Sup, y'all? Welcome back. Now, last time we talked about being aware of the self-defense laws in whatever state you plan to travel through. Now, another thing to be aware of, as well as the carry laws and self-defense laws of whatever state in which you plan to travel, is the firearm restrictions of whatever state you intend to travel in. Now, for the most part, this is kind of a moot point, because almost every constitutional carry state out there is very, very lax on their gun laws and allows you to carry just about anything you want. Now, in some cases, it's actually a lot more restrictive, let's say like Illinois. Surprisingly enough, Illinois actually does issue a CCW permit, but it's only for the state of Illinois. They don't recognize any other states, and the permit is only valid in the state of Illinois. Now, let's use them as an example, because Illinois actually has some pretty ridiculous whipping bans inside the state. For instance, this echelon that I'm currently carrying, I cannot legally carry this in the state of Illinois. Why? Because it has all the scary features. It looks like a Glock. It's actually better than a Glock in my opinion. But it looks like a Glock. It's semi-automatic. It is capable of accepting a magazine of over 10 rounds. In this case 17, but I do have some 20-rounders. In fact, this magazine, I carry 2 of these on me at any given time. This is 2 felonies in the state of Illinois, because this magazine holds more than 10 rounds, and I'm carrying 2 of them on me. The magazine has the capability of accepting more than 10 rounds. This firearm has the capability of accepting a magazine of more than 10 rounds. That's technically 3 felonies, actually. 2 magazines plus the gun. Now, this is pretty rare. As I said, most most states that have more lax gun laws and allow you to carry a firearm for self-defense and use said firearm for self-defense have very few, if any, restrictions on exactly what kind of firearm you can carry, what size your magazine can be. In some states, there's actually limitations on what kind of ammo you can use. There's been a lot of court cases that have gone through that, but we'll get into that in a later video. But it's important to do your research and find out exactly what are you allowed to carry. Now, this is one reason why I was such a 1911 fan for so long, because the 1911 is technically 50-state legal, or at least it was until a lot of states decided to go crazy after Bruin freed up more of our firearms freedoms than ever before, and some of those hardcore states like California, New York, Massachusetts, Illinois, all those heavy hitters decided to take it 3 steps further and say that even if your firearm has the capability of accepting a magazine of more than 10 rounds, it is technically illegal. Meaning that with this echelon, let's say, if Springfield started making California and Illinois legal magazines that only accepted 10 rounds, or if I put a limiter in here where it could not accept 17 rounds, only 10, since this firearm has the capability of accepting a magazine that holds more than 10 rounds, it's still illegal. Meaning that something like a 1911, a revolver, certain models of Glock, anything that is single stack and usually accepts a magazine of less than 10 rounds is legal. Guys, this is stupid, I agree. It's very, very annoying. It's a hassle for everybody involved. But it's extremely important if you plan to carry a firearm for your own defense and the defense of others in these areas, especially if you're traveling. Guys, this is why you not only stay armed, but stay informed, and stay frosty out there, my friends, because times are a-changing.